Hello my dear viewers, this is Bushcraft Bear speaking to you live here from the Canary Islands, La Palma. We are in the middle of the 8th week of the volcano eruption. You can see the volcano behind me. And today is a complete different day than yesterday. The eruptivity of the volcano is stronger. The volcano is stronger than yesterday. A lot more earthquakes. This afternoon I saw some landslides here in the caldera because this afternoon there was a 4.8 earthquake in the middle of the day. And yeah, you can see the lava stream. Today I can see the volcano vent a little bit, and I see that there are very big lava fontaines coming out of the vent. Yes, so the evolution of the volcano starts up again, and we will see how this will lead to. It's a very mild night. You can hear the crickets, and soon there will be full moon. So tonight will be is a good light, and there is another person here on the hill making photos from the volcano, and you can see the clouds over here. Let's have a view down into the valley. Can you see the peak of the mountain here in the middle of the screen? Looks very nice. The peak is surrounded by clouds. And here the city of Los Llanos, beautiful as every evening, a lot of cars driving around. And here in the sky it's very bright because of the moon. Then here the volcano vent. Maybe you can see now that there is a lot of lava coming out of the vent and a very high lava fontaine coming out. Then here the lava stream, very wide. Then here the city or the town of Tazacorte, the harbor and the Atlantic Ocean. All right, let's come to the news. I just want to briefly show you the temperature. This is 59.3 Fahrenheit and 79% humidity. Evening report on the volcanic eruption on Tuesday, November the 17th. Today at noon I observed the volcano over a long period of time. Again and again volleys of black ash came from his chimney. Today at noon, 12:34 p.m. there was a 4.8 magnitude earthquake. At this point I was at my observation post below the Mirador del Time. I didn't notice the earthquake. However, I could see how suddenly there was a lot of dust in the air on the steep slopes of the caldera. Since I didn't know anything about the earthquakes at the time, I thought it may be a landslide. However, the dust could be seen in the air at several points on the steep slope. My second guess was then that maybe the wind blew up the dust on the steep slopes. Then everything cleared up at home. It was actually landslides caused by an earthquake. I'm currently very attentive and watch the eruption and earthquakes very closely. My hope for an early end to the volcanic eruption faded today. In the future I will be more careful when the volcano gets quieter. It is now the second time that the volcano first appeared calmer and then suddenly became stronger again. There were more than 200 earthquakes today. Yesterday, 33. That's a big difference, isn't it? IGN report. Since the last statement, 210 earthquakes have been located in the area on the island of La Palma affected by the volcanic reactivation, significantly more than in the previous days. 10 of these earthquakes were felt by the population. Yes, and the biggest one was this morning, and at 7 local time it was a 4.7 magnitude earthquake, and then later on in the afternoon we had a 4.8 magnitude earthquake in the depth of more than 30 kilometers. And the network of the permanent GNSS stations on the island shows a slight deformation towards the south at station LPO3, which is closest to the eruption centers. In the other stations, the slight deflation, which may be related to deep seismicity, has stabilized. Noticeable change in the eruption. More earthquakes and ash that will affect flights Scientists monitoring the La Palma volcano noticed that a noticeable change in the eruption this Wednesday, with a remarkable increase in seismicity at medium depth and high emission of ash, which will be unfavorable for flights from the morning due to the wind. The Volcanological Institute of the Canary Islands in Vulcan reports that the new lava flow is descending from the La Palma volcano at an approximate speed of 70 meters per hour between the mountains of Totoque and La Laguna. The volcano shows intense strombolian activity. The Canary Islands Volcanological Institute recorded intensive strombolian activity in the volcano this Wednesday at 6 p.m. from the Llano del Diable astronomical viewpoint. Unfavorable air quality. Yesterday, the plum hurled between 2,000 and 3,000 tons of sulfur dioxide, which is, although high, is lower than the last few days and far from the more than 50,000 tons recorded on September 23. Wow, that's a lot, 50,000 tons of sulfur. Alright, my dear viewers, I hope this night will be quiet and there will be not so much earthquakes. Well, I have to say I'm a little bit used to the earthquakes now. In the beginning, I had a lot of adrenaline when there occurred an earthquake in the middle of the night. Now I wake up, then I grab my smartphone, I send out a tweet, emergency alert, earthquake, then I check how strong this earthquake was, and then I go back to sleep, because yeah, you cannot do anything. And now since 8 weeks there is this eruption and there was no earthquake stronger than 5. The biggest was 5.1 or something, and yeah, you can live with that. So, and there is no damage at the house or something so that you need to worry about. Okay, so I will be back tomorrow to see what the volcano is doing, and I will share with you the latest news. So I say thank you very much for your kind comments and prayers. Thank you for your support. See you in the next video. Goodbye.